time, everyone. Welcome back to more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. Last time we left off, we did the first trial section of the final trial for the DLC episode, and now we're going to be finishing off the final part of the DLC episode. So let's go. Let's get right into it. Oh yeah, we're gonna get Orla to come up to the stand, and we're gonna she's gonna testify, and we have to somehow understand what a killer whale is saying. So that's gonna be fun.
Leave it to you to think of something like calling Orla, Mr. Wright.
Well, she's the only one who knows all the answers, after all. I just talked to Pearls and she said Orla seems to be feeling fine. Now we have to try and figure out how Mr. Rhymes manipulated Orla.
If we put Mr. Rhymes and Orla together, maybe we can get some kind of clue.
And I can't forget about that strange set of prints on Rhymes either.
I really appreciate you trying to save both Orla and me. I had no idea Marlon hated Orla like that. I feel like I've been shocked by a torpedo ray.
That's funny.
Of course he would hate the killer whale that murdered his girlfriend right in front of him. Oh, Mr. Plume! You've been watching the trial? Oh yes, I came to make a declaration of war.
A declaration of war?
No matter what the result of today's trial, I will report the truth in my new book. Even if that truth goes against what I wrote in the Killer Whale.
I don't know what the truth is. Not even about what happened a year ago. Dr. Crab, Ozra died right in front of my eyes, in the middle of a pirate show. She suddenly fell from the orca's back and began to thrash around in pain. The orca was singing a song and started headbutting Ozra over and over. Finally, the orca took Ozra in her mouth and brought her to the side of the pool. Just before she died, Ozra was holding her chest. It's in obvious pain. She was holding her chest.
Oh, she had the same thing that... Oh my... What? So she had the exact same illness that... What's-her-face has? Oh, we don't have the bag anymore. Sasha, she has the same heart condition. So she wasn't taking her medication, or she didn't know about it, and then all of a sudden she got super, like... I guess, maybe? I don't know.
Wait a minute. Could it be... I don't think Orla was to blame for the incident a year ago either. What? I think the cause of Miss Summers' death might have been her heart condition. Heart condition? What heart condition? I never heard anything about it. Miss Summers had a prescription with Hickfield's clinic for a heart condition. The orca didn't kill her. I think it's possible her heart condition did.
What? Ozra had a heart condition too? I guess she hid it from everybody, just like I did.
Wait, you have a heart condition? So that means the orca was innocent a year ago, too! It's just a theory, but I think the orca headbutted Ozra to check on her. And then did the lifesaver trick to rescue her. So there was no need to put the orca down after all. So, you really did intend to put Orla down? No, Jack and I were against such a thing from the start.
But you said you were gonna euthanize the orca.
Yeah, I've been wondering about that. Dr. Crab, about this capsule. It's not a poison, but a sleeping drug, right? That's right. Even if Orla attacked someone, or even if the Center for Dangerous Animal Control demands she be put down, I never had any intention of killing her. I would use sleeping pills to make it look like she was dead and then set her free. That's why I purchased so many sleeping capsules.
Oh, that's why?
Ooh.
I never considered the possibility that the poor woman's death was illness.
She seems pretty disturbed to be wrong.
I simply want to know the truth. That is why I will tell you who my client is. The day I witnessed the owner's death, I was there at the request of the animal keeper.
Marlon Rhymes.
That is correct. That day, my client called me to ask to investigate the orca pool. He must have wanted you to witness what Orla was going to do.
Why did you decide to tell us this?
My desire to protect my client was standing in the way of the truth. I couldn't allow that. I will be watching to see how this all unfolds. Good luck to you, Blue and Yellow duo.
Boo-doo-doo-doo.
Well, that was quite a bombshell she just dropped, and so casually, too.
That woman really is a free spirit. Do you remember what you said yesterday, Mr. Lawyer? That you'd expose any secret if it would help save Sasha. I remember. It's my duty as a lawyer. Well, I just want you to know that I don't blame you for exposing the aquarium secret. It may put me in hot water, but if it helps save the orca, let me clue you in on another secret. Focus on the orca's song. The orca's song, huh? It's pre-recorded, right? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. What could he be hinting at? It's pre-recorded.
Oh, Mr. Wright. Looks like it's time.
Alright, let's go back in.
You got it, boss. We're gonna go in there and save Sasha and Orla together.
Yeah, it was pre-recorded from the start. She only knows the original song, right? That's what it's gonna turn out to be. Oh! Look at me here with my awesome bird.
Court will now reconvene. Is the witness Orla Shipley, commonly known as Orla, ready?
Well, the orca is present, but I highly doubt she understands what's going on.
What?
Hi, Orla.
Oh, just as adorable as yesterday.
I distinctly remember you being afraid of her on several occasions.
Now then, Mr. Wright, how do you propose to cross-examine the witness?
I intend to have the young lady there with Orla help me.
Hello, everyone.
That young lady? Didn't I meet her once before, a long time ago?
Yes, that's Pearl Fay, my old friend.
Ah, well, didn't she grow up to be a lovely young lady? Ah!
I have no interest in this chit-chat. On with the cross-examination.
Well, Mr. Wright, this is all your fault. Why are you dawdling?
How is this my fault?
The court will now hear the testimony of Orla Shipley.
I'm sorry, I just can't get over the fact that Orla's testifying. Ah. Oh. Oh. I get it now. Oh. What? Oh, it all makes so much sense. Wow, I can't believe Orla just revealed the killer of this case and how they did it.
Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
Do you seriously intend to cross-examine this orca?
Well, she is a key witness for the defense after all, sir.
Every time you come to my courtroom, you open my eyes to a new way of thinking. It appears this will be another one of those times.
Yes, he's given me the go-ahead. I'd like to now put the witness and Mr. Rhymes together to see how I manipulated the orca. Hopefully, Orla will have some kind of reaction. Arr, fine by me, but naught will happen, I tell ye.
Mr. Rhymes was right. Nothing happened.
I guess I shouldn't have expected it to be easy. How did he manipulate her?
Oh, come on, it's not that hard.
Right, Dono, I hope you realize that if you can't prove a Rhymes manipulated the orca with this cross-exam, your defendant will be declared guilty immediately. Yes, I realize that. This is my last chance. I have to figure out how Rhymes can... Oh, come on! I love this game, but like, this series does it a lot, where it's like, oh, it's so obvious, why can't you just... You know? Wait, what do you mean by fweet? Miss Shipley, I'm afraid fweet is not gonna get us anywhere. Huh, this is your plan of action? If you are incapable of interpreting orca's speech, the entire exercise is folly.
You leave the interpretation of Orla's heart to me. All right, girl. What do you gotta say? Let me hear it. Oh, Orla, you're so cute.
Right, Dono. Surely you don't intend to continue this farce. I do. Miss Shipley, please continue with your testimony. Hold it! Could you interpret that for the court, Miss Sykes? Whoosh!
Getting a strong reading of happiness. Maybe she thinks she's doing a show?
I demand serious witness testimony. This is no time for fun and games. If you continue this mockery, I will subject you to 40 lashes with a wet fish.
Not a wet noodle? That just sounds fishy.
Hey, speaking from experience, anything is better than 40 lashes from a whip.
Von Carmen after a sec.
No, it's true, seriously. You don't understand how many times I was whipped.
The defense will please caution its witness to conduct herself with propriety.
Hold it! Instead of impersonating one orca band, could you show us the lifesaver trick?
I guess Orla won't do what you want unless you give her the proper signal. Oh, doesn't Orla sing beautifully?
Huh. Taka's singing voice is much more melodic and clear. Meh, neither one should quit their day job. Please continue your testimony, Miss Shipley.
Yeah, I was more interested about this question one. I'm probably gonna keep most of this testimony in because it's so good. I love this.
Miss Shipley seems to want to communicate something.
What? Perhaps she's hungry?
Miss Fay, could you give Miss Shipley a snack?
Certainly. One moment.
What a heartwarming scene. It reminds me of my granddaughter with her pet.
Wow, your granddaughter must have a pretty large pet. Stop all this pet prattle and get on with the cross-examination.
But she's such an adorable creature. I never get tired of looking at her.
Oh my god, Judge. Shut up. I, on the other hand, have had more than my fill of this tomfoolery. Enough is enough. It sounds like Prosecutor Blackwell is about to blow his top. What should I do? Should I continue the cross-examination? Yeah, sure. But I'm not finished with my cross-examination. Ugh! You've just about exhausted my patience, right, Dono?
Mr. Wright, please finish as quickly as you can.
Yes, Your Honor. But I'm not really sure how to continue to tell the truth.
Mr. Rhymes had to have commanded Orla somehow.
Do we have anything in evidence he could have used? With Orla, it's not like he can present evidence that contradicts a particular statement. Guess it doesn't matter which statement. What could be used to command Orla?
Witness, please continue with your testimony. Okay. How about this? Yeah, I did it.
Sasha told me an interesting story about Miss Summers.
Summer, man, where do we begin? Yeah!
Most likely, Mr. Rhymes still has these videos of Summers. Wait, let's say... Never mind. Miss Faye, could I ask for your help?
Of course, Mr. Nick. What is it?
You're using Mr. Rhymes' TV phone, correct? I'd like you to examine it for me. Please look for videos of Azura Summers issuing whistle commands to Orla.
Videos? I'm not too sure how to do that, but I'll give it a try. My apologies to Marlin.
Right, Dono. What are you up to? You'll see in a moment, if Bros can find those videos for me.
Mr. Nick, I found them. I found some videos like you described.
You did? Thank you, Miss Faye. Just as I suspected. How did Marlin Rhymes get Orla to do those tricks? I will now show you. With Mr. Rhymes' cell phone. His cell phone? Are you implying he used an app? Miss Faye, see if you can issue Orla a command.
Me? Can I do such a thing?
You might be able to if you play a video with a whistle signal in it. If there's a video of the lifesaver trick, please play that. Before you do, though, please put the practice dummy in the pool.
The practice dummy? Alright. Oh, in it goes. There. Sank to the bottom. Now I'll play a video.
Oh, snapper doodles.
Orla is diving down, heading straight for the dummy. Good job, Orla. What a smart girl you are, Orla.
And I just proved my point.
The lifesaver trick was a complete success, Mr. Nick.
Thank you, Miss Faye. You were a big help. Now I have proof. Huh. Unbelievable. You actually pulled it off.
That was the lifesaver trick we saw yesterday. Is Miss Faye an orca trainer now?
No, Your Honor. I'll explain after we try one more trick. Now let's see if we can command Orla to do this singing trick. Miss Faye, if there's a video of this singing trick, please play that. She's gonna sing the old song, right?
Certainly. Let's see. Is it this video?
It's gonna be the old song. Are you ready for it?
Sweet. Oh no, it's the new song.
Oh my! Isn't she wonderful? That was the Swashbuckler Spectacular song.
So, ho ho, what a lovely singing voice. So, She didn't ever know the original song? Is that what we're gonna say? I guess? I guess, yeah, they just used a recording. Maybe, I don't...
It wasn't bad.
By the way, how did Miss Faye give the Orca those commands?
Marlon Rhymes has something on his phone that his girlfriend, Ozra Summers, sent him. There are videos of Miss Summers issuing commands to Orla with a whistle. If they have Orla listening to the sounds of the signals, anyone at all could command Orla.
Oh my! Anyone at all?
Yes, I believe so, Your Honor. All they would have to do is play those videos.
Mr. Wright, please submit those videos as evidence.
I'm getting the sneaking suspicion the judge just wants to try it out for himself. Miss Faye, could you send those videos to the TV phone here?
Alright, certainly. Got them. Alright, I'll try playing one.
Which one are you gonna play? Oh. But that was a different one, right?
So this was a training session a year ago, huh? But wait a minute. There's something about that song that bothers me.
Lip syncing? I don't know. If the Orca can be commanded using videos on a cell phone, then that means Marlon Rhymes could have manipulated the creature.
Arrgh! Mr. Rhymes, you can't talk your way out of it now. God dang it, Blackwell. I have my back turned to you. I have to commend you. That was very good proof. I concede Marlon Rhymes could have manipulated the Orca, but isn't it true that the defendant could have done it as well? All she would have to do is use the whistle she knows how to use so well. And she wouldn't have to use those videos. Surely you admit it's a possibility. She could have easily had Norma de Plume witness the singing and the lifesaver trick. So he's trying to argue it's equally possible for Sasha as it was for Rhymes, is he? But is that true? Let me think about that for a minute.
No, because it can only do two tricks at once! Right. It was singing. So, yeah. Shut up. Nobody cares about your testimony, Norma. Everybody hates you. I bet you're the person that everybody hates in this case, right? The culprit made sure Mr. Plume heard the song and saw the lifesaver trick. Could Sasha have shown those two tricks to the witness? She couldn't have. No, I don't think Miss Buckler could have created the same conditions as the culprit. Are you stupid? You challenge me to a battle. I hope your sword is sharpened. Let me see those sword skills of yours. Don't you worry, my sword is drawn and ready. My sword is evidence that the two tricks couldn't have been shown at the same time. I don't remember where it is, actually. Oh. Mr. Plume said in her testimony that she witnessed those two tricks at the same time. However, that fact is inconsistent with how Orla performed tricks. How Orla performs tricks? What are you talking about? Orla can't perform two tricks at once. She performs only one trick per whistle signal. That's how she's been trained. In other words, it will be just like with a dog. If you tell him to both sit and shake, he won't do them at the same time. Am I understanding it correctly? Yes, that's the idea, Your Honor. I wonder if the judge has a dog. What a farce. So are you saying that the witness somehow managed to produce an impossible scenario? Arr! If the creature's own trainer couldn't do it, how could I? Yes, it's a mystery, isn't it?
But boss, you don't have to agree so cheerfully.
The defense is claiming that Marlon Rhymes manipulated the Orca. But if you cannot explain fully how this was done, your argument doesn't hold water. If you can't straighten out your own theory, would you like me to straighten you out? No thank you.
So Orla can't do two tricks at a time, and Mr. Plume saw her do it. This logical inconsistency means there's a flaw somewhere.
Was Mr. Plume lying? Or is it not true that Orla can't do two tricks at the same time?
Mr. Plume had no reason to lie about such a thing.
If it really is impossible for Orla to perform two tricks at once, then maybe either the lifesaver trick or the singing trick was faked? Faked. Yeah, there we go. Yes, maybe Orla only performed one of the tricks, but it was made to look like she performed two. Silence. Maybe? How do you expect to conduct a sword battle with conjecture? Sounds like I'd better present some evidence here, and fast.
Although I am concerned about your profuse sweating, Mr. Wright, allow me to ask you. Which of the two was faked? The lifesaver trick or the singing trick? They were both faked! No, the singing trick. You can't fake the lifesaver trick, so.
The defense wishes to argue that the singing trick was faked.
And on what grounds do you base your assertion the singing trick was faked?
This? Oh yay, I'm smart. This is a recording of a recent Swashbuckler Spectacular. In this recording, Orla sings the same song she sang for Miss Fay earlier. But Mr. Plume said this song is different from the one sang a year ago.
The song is different?
Please listen to the song in the video from a year ago sent to this cell phone.
Are we watching again? Yes, sounds quite different from the song Orla sang for Miss Fay earlier.
And yet this is the same video Miss Fay used to issue the command to Orla to sing, by having Mr. Plume listen to the song recorded in the cell phone video. The true culprit made Mr. Plume think Orla was singing the song from a year ago. Only Marlon Rhymes, the owner of the cell phone videos, could have done this. But Mr. Plume said she heard the orca singing right in front of her. How do you claim he made her think that? How was the song recording played? Through the speakers, you fool. I intend to explain that too, of course. What? The answer lies somewhere in the Orca Pool visitors corridor. The speakers.
I'm not even gonna, actually, yeah, I'm gonna say it because this game loves to be mean.
Mr. Plume heard the song while she was in the Orca Pool visitors corridor. There's a speaker in that corridor so visitors can hear the orca's sounds. And you claim the song was played from that speaker. How? Here's how Rhymes played the song over the speaker in the visitors corridor.
Oh! The walkie-talkie?
Oh! Mr. Rhymes could broadcast the song in the video to the speaker by using a walkie-talkie. And he could get Orla to do a trick by letting her hear Miss Summer's whistle signal, too. He played the singing through the speaker, and he made Orla do the lifesaver trick. All of this was the doing of the true culprit, Marlon Rhymes. Ugh! This is what you did, isn't it, Mr. Rhymes? Ugh. Arrgh.
You did it! Now we can save both Sasha and Orla. Just leave it to Captain Wright's swashbuckling lawyers to win any case.
I don't remember agreeing to that name.
So it actually was possible for Mr. Rhymes to manipulate the orca. I'm stunned. I see we'll need to hear more from this witness.
Mr. Rhymes, the time has come for you to tell the court the truth. Hold it.
Or, oh no,
Hold it. Huh. So I used a walkie-talkie, ye say. Arr. Sorry, but you're dead wrong, me bucko. It be impossible, says I. What do you mean impossible? I shall sing ye a little shanty dissing your scurvy theory. Hark ye well now.
Get my rap voice on. The Dissing of Phoenix Wright. Ready? Mixtape Volume 1. Yo! Walkie-talkie, be broke for real. Mr. Lawyer's freestyle got no appeal. Broke for the Plume on the scene. Broke before Wright could even dream. Legit goof during clean time A. But Bill sucking lawyer spitting lies. That orca don't want you to listen to me. K. Kill the cap. Yo, you so cray. These beats don't match at all. Here we go again with that flip-flop music. Broken. Of all the flimsy excuses, bilge sucking? That was uncalled for.
You probably broke it on purpose after the fact.
Arr, that be untrue, little lassie. Although I can't prove when it really was. Lucky be it for me, ye lawyers be the one who have proven to do. Ugh. After everything we've uncovered, he still won't admit it. Somehow I have to prove that he still could have done it.
Also, I just want to state for the record, Blackwell's interesting because I haven't figured it out yet. Like, I don't know if he actually wants the truth or not. Because he believes in Fulbright's suspects, usually. So, yeah, I don't know. You made a big blunder. What happened? After I helped Sasha with the cleaning, I dropped it by accident and broke it. You wish to see it, I still have it with me. It does indeed appear to be broken.
With me walkie-talkie broken, there'd be no way he could have done what ye said. I couldn't have given the orc any commands. Oh, your walkie-talkie broke. Isn't that just so convenient? Mr. Rhymes, I think you broke it on purpose. Miss Lawyer, none of your false accusations, if you please. I broke it on purpose. Where be your proof? Oh, I don't have any proof.
If his walkie-talkie was broken, it throws a monkey wrench in my whole theory. When he let Pearls borrow his cell phone so casually yesterday, he must have already been confident I wouldn't be able to prove anything.
Har har, y'all need me. Y'all never get me.
I can't read that sentence, I'm sorry.
If something be not done about her, she'll get Sasha one day too. The orca killed Captain, it weren't me.
Huh. So you intend to continue to claim that the defendant is innocent, do you? But I won't stand for that. Now then, right, don't know what's your next move? Your Honor, I would like to examine that walkie-talkie if you don't mind.
Certainly. Here you are.
Let's see if there's any way to tell when the walkie-talkie was broken.
If he gave Orla that command, then it couldn't have been broken at that time.
Oh, okay, we're doing this again.
Slide the screen in.
Oh, do we do this later in the game? That's cool.
Zoom in and give her. I'll check every last inch for anything off. Can I like?
Huh? Look at these.
Oh, this isn't his. This is Shipley's.
They look like tooth marks.
Hey, you're right. A bite this big. I wonder if it was Orla. We just got it. Wait. A walkie-talkie with tooth marks. Didn't we hear a story like that just yesterday?
Do we need to... This walkie-talkie Ozra used right up until our death. In the middle of the show, the orca brought Ozra up to the surface. In her mouth, she has tooth marks.
Okay. Oh. Okay, so it was hers. Sorry, yeah, I forgot that.
Rhyme said this walkie-talkie was his, but could it be...
Not odd about it, don't ye agree? Time to give it up, Mr. Lawyer. Forget the orca, just save Sasha, says I.
I can't do that, now that I'm finally a lawyer again. How could I hold my head up if I made my client so miserable?
A stubborn one ye be.
Yep, there we go. The walkie-talkie that the witness brought with him to court today may have been stolen from the victim, Mr. Jack Shipley.
Our aquarium may look like a band of pirates, but thievery?
According to the defendant's statement, Mr. Shipley talked to her on his walkie-talkie before his death. However, no walkie-talkie was found near the victim's body.
Methinks the police just didn't look hard enough. Besides, the captain's walkie-talkie wasn't broken, be that not right? So his walkie-talkie has naught to do with mine.
I'm not so sure that's true. The victim fell to his death. It's quite possible his walkie-talkie broke in the fall. You stole the walkie-talkie after the victim's death, didn't you, Mr. Rhymes? I will not allow such leading questions, right, Dono? If you claim the walkie-talkie belonged to the victim, show me your evidence. Certainly, I plan on doing just that. Please look at these tooth marks here on the walkie-talkie.
Tooth marks? Ah, yes, I see them.
The victim's walkie-talkie was a keepsake that used to belong to Ozra Summers, who died a year ago. These tooth marks were left by Orla when she carried Miss Summers in her mouth.
If this is Miss Shipley's walkie-talkie, then Mr. Ryan's walkie-talkie is still unaccounted for, which means he could have used it to command the orca after all.
And that's not all, Your Honor. The only one who could have taken the victim's walkie-talkie is the culprit himself. Arrgh. The fact that Marlon Rhymes had the victim's walkie-talkie is proof that he murdered Jack Shipley. Oh, did we get him? Really? Well, there's still stuff unaccounted for. Sink me. Oh, here it comes. Arrgh! We got him. Not so fast, Mr. Lawyer. What? He still won't admit it? Did you just Simon me? Did you just fake breakdown me? The walkie-talkie be mine, says I. Then how do you explain the tooth marks on it? I've had many to run in with that orca myself. Arrgh. She bit me more than once, and me walkie-talkie too. Evidence of our fight are carved here into me body. My goodness, I can clearly see the tooth mark scars on your skin. What? Are those really scars from being bitten by Orla? Ahoy! Yo, ho, ho, you want answers? I got some, mate. These scars from Orla? That's right. Damn girl can put up a nasty fight. That orca bit me and left me scarred. Had a rep to protect, so I went hard. So, Mr. Lawyer, I win just being frank. And Orla? You get the plank. I can't let him run this show. I have to find a way to prove the walkie-talkie belonged to the victim. And ye can forget about fingerprints. I always keep me walkie-talkie clean and polished. This man had everything worked out before he even took the stand. But I won't give up. There has to be a way.
Mr. Wright, I found something interesting. The tooth marks on the walkie-talkie. Notice anything funny about them?
Funny? Funny how? Oh.
Something's different about them compared to the other tooth marks we've seen.
Yeah, there's a tooth missing. Oh, there's a... What? Is it going to turn out that Orla is actually a different creature entirely? Maybe? Did they... There's something going on here. The only other ones I remember on the practice dummy.
It's just a tiny difference. It might not even mean anything.
Right now, we need to consider every possibility we can, no matter how small. But if I can figure out what's different about the bite marks, maybe I can somehow prove Rhymes' walkie-talkie actually belonged to the victim. Think, Phoenix. You can turn everything around right here and now. Oh! Logic time. I mean, totally not logic. Time to review the facts we have so far. With the intent of killing Orla, Rhymes ran the stage show pool. But Rhymes failed to kill Orla, and instead he tried to pin Shipley's murder on Orla. In order to manipulate Orla, Rhymes must have used a cell phone and a walkie-talkie. But the walkie-talkie Rhymes has is broken. I think it's the victim's walkie-talkie, the one he kept as a memento of Ozra Summers. I have to find a way to prove that it is indeed the victim's walkie-talkie. Which piece of evidence left on the walkie-talkie could prove it belongs to the victim? The orca's tooth marks, obviously. Tooth marks on walkie-talkie. We have two pieces of evidence with tooth marks, the walkie-talkie and the dummy. What's striking about these two pieces of evidence? The tooth marks are different. You know, logic just combined. When I look closely, I see two different bite mark patterns. Two variations, huh? Wasn't there a trick of Orla that had two variations as well? The show song. It's a different whale, isn't it? A year ago, the orca's song and teeth marks were different from what they are now. What could be the cause of these two inconsistencies? Let's find the fact the orca's new teeth grew in. It was a different orca. Oh my god. Oh my god. There are two different orcas. I'm starting to think there are two different orcas. The one a year ago and Orla now. And if the orca a year ago is an Orla, it means the bite mark on the walkie-talkie isn't Orla's, like Rhymes said it was. Now I can finally prove the walkie-talkie belongs to the victim. Close up on the person's face. Mr. Wright, you appear to be lost in thought there. Is everything alright? That's not how you spell alright, but whatever. I just realized something astonishing, Your Honor. Your face is what's astonishing, right, Dono? Your rudeness is what's astonishing, Prosecutor Blackwell.
And what is this astonishing thing you realized?
Until just now, I thought the orca at Shipshape Aquarium a year ago and Orla were the same orca. However, 2 inconsistencies led me to a new fact. And that fact is that there might be 2 Aura Shipleys.
What? 2 different orcas?
But that's impossible.
Order on the court!
Explain yourself. What is the basis for this preposterous claim? The orca's show song a year ago and the new one and the one now are different. I believe it's because the orca a year ago was a different orca. 2 different orcas, 2 different songs. It explains the show song contradiction.
What this bilgy water talk? I don't understand.
I'm talking about the truth. Truth that will finally catch you out in your lies. You claim that the tooth marks on the walkie-talkie were Orla's, but that's not true. The 2 different bite mark patterns on the walkie-talkie and the dummy proves it.
What? 2 different patterns, ye say?
Well, I will concede there is a possibility that 2 different orcas exist. Bite mark patterns alone are not proof enough. I want more conclusive evidence. Alright, I will show you conclusive evidence then. So he wants to see evidence other than the bite mark patterns, does he? The orca a year ago and Orla have different songs and different teeth. Don't I have 2 videos on hand that can be used to compare those 2 differences? I will now submit 2 videos with which the different songs and teeth can be compared. Okay, so 1. And here's the other. Please compare these 2 videos, one from a year ago and one recent. As we discussed, the 2 orcas are singing 2 different songs. Please also pay special attention to the appearance of the 2 orcas' teeth.
How exactly do you claim their teeth are different?
Let's look for shots in the 2 videos where the orca's teeth are shown. All teeth are in. This is the Orla in the recent event in the Swashbuckler Spectacular show. As you can see, she has all of her teeth.
What a healthy smile she has. I'm a bit envious.
Next, let's take a look at the TV phone video from a year later. From a year ago. Ah, she has a chipped tooth, just as I thought. Their teeth are different.
Oh, I believe this smile looks a little different from the one we saw a moment ago.
As you can see, the orca from a year ago has 1 tooth that's broken off.
Ugh. If the teeth are different, then...
Yes, if the teeth are different, they of course leave different bite mark patterns. On the practice dummy, you can see Orla's uniform pattern with all the teeth intact. And on the walkie-talkie, you can see that 1 tooth is missing from the pattern.
Ah, I see it. Just like the smile of the orca in the last year's video.
The tooth marks on the walkie-talkie were not made by the orca we know as Orla. They were made a year ago by a different orca.
2 different orcas? I can't believe it.
The statement that the tooth marks on the walkie-talkie were from Orla was a lie. The truth is, this walkie-talkie was stolen from the victim Jack Shipley, and the only person who could have stolen it is... the true culprit, Marlon Rhymes.
It'd be a sad day for me. No, you got it all wrong. It'd be all the fault of that orca. Oh, whoa. Huh? You got it all wrong. Blimey. It'd be the orca's fault. This can't be! Arrgh!
Got you.
Once again, I'm too weak
to help anybody. You rooted back to your old boys for that final part, huh?
Well, it would appear we should hear more from the defendant about Aura Shipley. Sasha Buckler?
Yes, Captain Judge?
Is what Mr. Wright claims true? Are there 2 different orcas?
The secret that Shipshape Aquarium was hiding was about Orla, wasn't it? Dr. Crab told me to focus on the orca's song. He hinted it would be a clue.
Phoenix is right. The one we call Orla is the second Aura Shipley. There actually used to be 2 orcas at Shipshape Aquarium. I used to call the first Aura Shipley just Aura for short. Aura and Orla are sisters. The captain rescued them both when they got beached on the shore. But Orla was in bad shape, and the ship's doctor had to look after her for a long time. Both orcas loved the captain, so we decided to keep them at Shipshape Aquarium.
Why didn't you say anything about there being 2 orcas?
Well, because after the accident a year ago, Aura was put down.
What? Aura's dead.
Yeah, the Center for Dangerous Animal Control demanded it. Apparently, the captain and the ship's doctor begged them. We put the first one down, so please leave the second one alone, they said. Anyway, after the accident a year ago, the captain told us he was gonna put Orla in the pirate show as Aura Shipley. He asked us to keep quiet about Aura's death until the time was right.
What a surprising and complex tale. Did all Shipshape Aquarium employees know about this?
No, just a select few of us.
Mr. Rhymes, did you know about it?
Of course not. How would I? Tell me, Mr. Rhymes, did you plan on killing Orla from the start? Yeah, I planned to do it during the cleaning, so I drained the pool. I figured if I didn't do something about that beast, Sasha's life was in danger. Sasha trusted that orca just as much as Azura did. I wanted to protect her. I couldn't help Azura, so I felt like protecting Sasha was the least I could do. My duty. I built up my strength so I'd be ready to kill the orca. I even fought with sharks. But the captain realized my plan and tried to save the orca. And that is why you killed Jack Shipley. Ah, now the report from the crime lab finally makes sense. Report from the crime lab? In court yesterday, you will recall I showed a photo of the victim lying on his back? Yeah. According to the lab, the bruise on the victim's right wrist was Rhymes' handprint. His handprint?
Oh yeah, we never talked about the ladder.
I didn't know how it fit with the case until I heard Rhymes' story just now. But now we can imagine the reason for it being there. Rhymes must have made the handprint when he fought with the victim over the orca. A handprint made during a struggle. I don't care what happens to me anymore. I deserve the death penalty. I'm the one that killed the captain. Please give Sasha her not guilty verdict. You accept your defeat well, I see. Let me be your guide to hell. Get on with the verdict, your baldness.
Seems this unprecedented trial that began with an orca as the defendant has finally come to a close.
Sasha is saved! Orla's gonna be so happy!
It's not over yet, though, is it? Sasha's not guilty verdict is coming. Do I still have this strange... Why do I still have this strange nagging feeling?
No, we are not gonna flip it around last second.
Rhymes' handprint on the victim's right wrist. Was it really the result of a deadly struggle over the orca? I can't shake the feeling that handprint has some other hidden meaning. Is this trial going to end without revealing the whole truth?
Very well. This court finds the defendant, Sasha Buckler.
You know, now I'm thinking about it, he never admitted to actually killing Jack Shipley, did he?
Very well. This court finds the defendant, Sasha Buckler.
Do it, Phoenix, come on.
Hold it!
I knew it. Hold it! He's like, what? You have your case. What are you talking about? Your Honor, please hold off on that verdict.
Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
I would like to further explore this new evidence the prosecution just submitted. But what complaint could you have? You were about to get your not guilty verdict.
I see no need to further prolong this trial, Mr. Wright.
Your Honor, we still don't know the entire truth of this case. This unnatural handprint Mr. Rhymes left on the victim's right wrist. I don't think it was the result of a fight between the two men.
Not the result of a fight.
Oh! He was holding him while he was... Oh, something happened. And then he fell, and then they grabbed the ladder, and he grabbed him. And he was holding on. Well, oh, like, I don't know if you're getting the image that I'm seeing. I'm trying to think of something. I can't explain the vision I'm having, but like,
I'm sure they'll show something. I get it now. I get it. Okay, everything makes sense now. Well, not really. I don't really understand what this means, but the handprints themselves make sense. And what he suggested was...
Boss, what are you doing?
Do you remember that evidence we found at the show stage?
Evidence? What evidence?
The mysterious mark might be the key to them understand the whole case. Your Honor, the defense would like to submit evidence that will expose the truth of this case. A mysterious piece of evidence that pairs with his unnatural handprint.
Take that!
Marlon Rhymes was behind a very unusual set of fingerprints at the show stage. In what way were they unusual? They were right-hand prints on the left side of the ladder. If one were to grasp the ladder in the same way as the prints, it would look like this. Oh, okay, that wasn't what I was thinking of, but yeah, that makes sense. Looks like the ladder is being grasped from above. Exactly, Your Honor. And the handprint on the victim's right wrist shows it was held with a powerful grip. So he was trying to stop, yeah. Marlon Rhymes grasped the show stage ladder in an unnatural pose. If he was gripping the victim's right wrist in this position, gripping the victim's wrist, then he must have been...
You mean Mr. Rhyme was actually...
not the killer. That's right. If we couple the unnatural handprint with the mysterious fingerprints... we see that Marlon Rhymes is trying to save the victim's life. What? What the heck is going on? I thought I understood this case, and now I don't know. But that can't be. It's impossible. Why don't we ask Mr. Rhymes himself? Yeah. Mr. Rhymes. Mr. Rhymes, I want to hear the truth directly from you. Gotta hand it to you, Mr. Lawyer. You got skills. Why? Why'd you have to figure it out? It doesn't matter what happens to me anymore. I'm ready to die. Oh no, it's not him! Who is it? So what's the defense claiming? So, is what the defense is claiming true? The captain, he found out I drained the show stage pool. He rushed to the side of the pool, frantic to put some water in for the orca. And then, he slipped. Oh no! Oh no! Captain, give me your left hand! No, Marlon, you'll fall too! Oh no! Forgive me, Marlon. I didn't realize what deep pain you were in. But, please, please don't blame Orla. It's nobody's fault. Not Orla's. And not yours. Hey! Captain! Oh, that hurts. Oh man. They made this case sad in the end. Oh, that hurts. So, Jack Shipley's death was accidental. Why didn't you tell us that you didn't kill the victim? Because I have no right to live anymore. I'm ready to get the death penalty. The captain died because of me, and then, on top of it all, I used his body to free Orla. I was gonna kill Orla, and she wasn't even to blame. She didn't do anything wrong. The only thing I can do now is pay for it all with my life. I can't do anything. I couldn't save the captain. I couldn't avenge Ozra's death. Mr. Rhymes, you have the wrong idea about Miss Summers' death. Not even the first Aura Shipley was responsible for her dying. Aura, of her own accord, was trying to save Miss Summers' life. What? What are you talking about? Ozra Summers suffered from a heart condition, but she didn't tell anyone, and she performed in the pirate show anyway. She had a heart attack and died before anyone could save her. I'm sure she didn't think Aura attacked her. There's nothing to avenge. No way. A heart condition? She never said a word about it.
Maybe she didn't want you to worry about... Maybe she didn't want you to worry about her.
So I wanted to get revenge all this time for nothing. Oh, man. Oh, wow, okay. Okay, well, I was scared it was gonna be like he wasn't the actual killer at all. It was actually blank. So neither case was a murder. Not a year ago, not this time either. Your responsibility in this matter is great, but I believe you can be rehabilitated.
Marlin, you better come back to Ship-Shaped Aquarium when you're done, you hear? Orla and I and everybody will be waiting for you.
Ugh. I can't get over every time he's like, ugh. I don't know, everybody looks so weird when they nod in these games. You still have a lot to offer, Mr. Rhymes. Live your life and never give up. For the sake of those who are gone as well. I promise to make up for what I've done. Even if it takes me my whole life. Mr. Wright. Sasha. Thank you. Oh, wow. Holy crap. Wow, I have seen countless trials, but never one that ended like this. I don't know how, Mr. Wright, but you always seem to manage to turn things around. I think all this excitement has taken a few years off my life. Is that praise or a diss or what? Now then, this court finds the defendant, Sasha Buckler, not guilty. Objection! God dang it, who was that this time? Yeah! Court's now adjourned. Get out of my court. It's my court now. We're not allowed in here. Oh, okay, we're going back to the aquarium for some reason. That's nice. Oh, we're gonna see them reunite. Orca pool.
Congratulations on your win.
Thank you for all your help today, Pearls.
All I did was have fun with Orla. Orla, I'm back. Oh, I miss you, girl. Oh, I'm so happy for you and Orla, Sasha. Everything turned out great. Phoenix, Athena, I really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Orla and I are both really grateful. Arr. I will now act out me gonna do a little performance. Arr.
Miss Orca Lover, don't you think you'd better take care of your health first?
Alright, fine. I promise. No more shows until I'm better. I don't want anybody to worry about me after all.
Good. I'm glad that's settled. Hey, buddy, Mr. Lawyer. You just had to blab every single one of the aquarium's secrets, didn't you? I'm sorry, Dr. Crab. Nah, that's alright. I'm glad. It was kinda hard to tell. Although, thanks to you, they now know we're using the illegal torpedo system. But I think we'll be able to wiggle out of serious repercussions somehow. The Wright lady is advocating for us, saying the law itself is to blame. She said she's going to look into getting the law changed. Wow, go Mr. Plume. Sure is a powerhouse. There's one thing you didn't figure out, by the way. Keep this to yourself, will you? We don't want it getting out publicly. Remember that appointment I had written down on my calendar? Oh, you mean meet the captain at Orca Pool at 7 a.m.? That note meant the Orca Pool of the Supermarine Aquarium, not ship shapes. What? Why are you supposed to meet there?
Jack and I,
we visited the Supermarine Aquarium once a month. Any idea why? They never put down Aura. That's where she is. To get dolphin therapy treatment? No, silly. Remember I told you? Jack and I were against putting Yorka down from the start. What? You mean... We just pretended to put the first Aura Shipley down. The Supermarine Aquarium is harboring her for us. What? Oh! So then talk about large amounts of money you were paying them. Just keep them alive.
once a month, the owner and the vet disappear from this aquarium. And I came to find out that each time a large amount of money was being paid out.
You were the worst part of this case, Norma. We were paying for Aura's care. You wouldn't believe how much fish orcas eat. Now that it's been proven she was innocent all along, I think we can bring her back soon. Until then, keep it under your hat, okay?
Huh? What was he telling you about?
Oh, nothing much.
By the way, Orla wants you to give her a little celebratory prize. Orla specifically requested you give it to her, Phoenix.
Alright, fine. Let's see. What can I give her? Gee, I wonder.
Take that!
You know what it is. Take that! Orla, it's coming a day late, but congratulations on your verdict. Aw, yeah. Aw. Gee, what's wrong, Phoenix? It's just an orca. That might eat you.
Oh my! Aren't you lucky? That's Orla's best trick, the thank you kiss trick. Oh, Orla, I want to be next. No. Aw.
The case just ends. And so the curtain fell on my first trial in years. I'm looking forward to the comeback of Sasha and Orla's Swashbuckler Spectacular. After all, I made a comeback of my own, as a lawyer. But it didn't last long. You just find out, a few months later, just like, case 5, I lose my badge. Again. Oh! Date, time, aka, we don't want this to conflict with the next case, so we're just gonna, you know, nonchalantly say what it is. It's been a while since I visited Ship Shape Aquarium. Now that Sasha has recovered from her illness, she's performing today. There's still some time before the show starts. I think I'll wander around a bit.
Bye. Hi, Phoenix. Hope you enjoy the show today. Yorkers are excited and ready to go.
Oh, I'm sure I'll enjoy. Wait. Did you say orcas as in plural?
Yep. Let me show you.
Oh, they're both gonna show up at once? Oh! What? 2 Orlas? Don't tell me.
Yep, you caught it right. Or Shipley the First has returned to Ship Shape Aquarium. We be the 3 pirate sisters, are. We be out to stop the evil Scalawag League led by Red Stash and Giant Octopus.
Well, I don't want to get in the way of their rehearsal. Guess I'd better go. I wonder, is he working again? God dang it, why are you here?
Well, if it isn't Blue Boy, did you come for my book signing?
Oh, Mr. Plume. There's a book signing?
Yes, my new book is just out. It's called Ship Shape Aquarium. Don't pull the plug. The book signing will be held here in this room. After all, the vet owes me a favor.
Yeah, she got them to approve the use of the torpedo. I'm grateful. But why does she keep coming to my lab to bother me every single day?
My next work will be entitled Sniper, the Penguin Leaves the Nest.
I don't think that's ever gonna happen. Ugh, stop this cacophony. Why am I surrounded by carping females? Gee, Dr. Crab gets all the ladies. I guess I'll leave him to it. Oops, it's almost time for the show.
Where have you been, Dad? Polly and Athena already went in. While we were waiting, I bought some souvenirs to take back to the village.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I bet they'll love your souvenirs back home, Pearls.
By the way, I hear a certain someone is going to be in today's show.
A certain someone? Wonder who it could be. Marlin?
Oh, it's almost time. The show's just about to start.
Alright, let's go to the show stage then. Cutscene, cutscene,
What?
Oh, I saved you all seats, Mr. Wright.
Oh, I can't believe I get to see the show again. I'm so happy I want to dive in the pool.
You'd better not. I think they'd call security.
You're welcome in the pool anytime, Athena, but Red Stash is the best swimmer of all.
Huh? Who have you got playing Red Stash's role? Marlon Rhymes. Sasha! Ora and Orly are ready to go! Hey, I know that voice. Wait, maybe?
Yup, you know it. You know. Bleh. Marlon is back, and he's playing the role of Red Stash. I knew it. It be the new Swashbuckler Spectacular. Hope you enjoy it, me buckos. I didn't see what that said.
Cutscene? No, don't leave me without a cutscene. I'll be mad. Why is there like... Oh. Okay, I guess we're leaving without a cutscene. That's cool, I guess. Cool. Gucci. Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 Ba-na-ba-na-ba. And wow, that was... Phoenix Wright's nostalgic sweater has been unlocked. To wear your new outfit, choose costumes from the DLC and extra scene. That was awesome. I love that. That was a great case. Holy crap. I liked it way better than the second case, to be honest. I wasn't a huge fan of the second case so far, but wow, okay, this was the DLC case, and I'm not gonna lie, it started off a little bit slow, but once we got into it, like, holy crap, this thing was, it was some goodness, you know? And Marlin, oh, holy crap, I can't believe they pulled another twist like they did. They're just, they're just like, hey, isn't this guy so nice? He would never commit a crime, right? Guess what, you're wrong. And it's like, oh, stop making me wrong. But, so now we've completed 3 episodes of the 6 we're playing for this game. I'm not sure when Chapter 3 takes place, whether it takes place after Case 1 or not, or if it starts with Case 4. But I'm pretty sure that, I think it takes place after Case 1, maybe, possibly. Yeah, I don't know. But I know Phoenix is a leading defense attorney, maybe, possibly. I don't know, actually. I might be making that up now that I'm thinking about it. But I think he would be, because, the game's called Phoenix, right? So I'd assume he's the main character. But, I mean, we played a whole case as Apollo, so who knows? But, yeah, overall, I really enjoyed that DLC case. And I'm super glad they released it. Honestly, I bet you a lot of people were like, I want to see Phoenix's first case, because they probably start this off, and he's like, I've been a lawyer for a couple months now, and I want to see the first case if it was me, so, yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you have enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. So, we're going to see more of this awesome game. We're playing it till the end, as always, and I will see you all next time. Peace out!